at Michigan. Was at Florida Atlantic, took him to a Final Four. They were in the tournament last year in his first year at Michigan. And he has got a team that is poised to make a run this year. Michigan controls the opening tip. Keith Kimball, Jeb Hartness, Greg Nixon are officials, and a three-pointer is down right away by Yaxel Lindemore. On Max Mack, as a matter of fact. 40-point win, then a 30-point win over Auburn last night. There's Mara. The turnaround jump hook is good. He'll be a... Gonzaga took down Alabama, then beat Maryland last night. Miller for three. Reigns in his first opportunity.
The interior, Gonzaga has great perimeter. Miller effective from three.
Strong move to the basket. Merez Johnson, he's fouled. Power punch inside as well with Merez Johnson.
Yeah, this front court's better than a lot of NBA.
Cadeau finds Lindemore. Three-pointer is good.
And right away, no indecision whatsoever. Twice, just catch and shoot. They have certainly done that.
In transition, Cadeau got the deflection and the steal. Turnover Gonzaga, Cadeau scores. Whistle and the first timeout, Grant.
I mean, they do everything. They don't have a weakness. They defend. They're unselfish. They can shoot the ball. Biggs on the inside. We talked with Mark Few before the game, and he said he needed his team to play with force. Something they've done thus far this season. Nice little set right there. Huff, a little push shot.
We prepare for things like this. We do these every year. When we practice in the fall, 2 hard days, 1 day off, and the second time 3 days on, 1 day off to prep for tournaments like this.
He has played well and see him oozing with confidence.
Mara on a rim run, he puts it in. Cadeau set him up beautifully.
This defense, Gonzaga, I mean, they were such a great offensive team, struggling to score here.
Smith got turned away. Huff with a much better look. Patient. Michigan and Gonzaga playing for the title here in Vegas. Playing for $1 million prize. Mara, wow, what a start. He's off too. Running the floor with him. That looks like Gonzaga right there.
Well, you got to get stops and get out in transition before that defense can get set. But you also got to get back. Cheddar.
Michigan 92.5 points per game. And Achente stops and pops up and over Mara.
Giants killer.
27-14, Michigan with the lead. No more challenges for the Wolverines. And there is Trey McKinney. He's starting to feel it. Burnett. Got it. And the onslaught continues, Grant.
We'll say a lot about this team.
Mario Saint-Superi looking for help. Finds a good pass. Great vision as he sets up Braden Huff. Huff in traffic. Grant Foster has not made an impact yet on this game, but he can shoot it, and he has a confident stroke. He's 25 years of age.
They have 35 points. We're almost 9 minutes left in the game.
Oh, Cadeau buries a three.
Deep. That was from Henderson, Nevada.
Grant Foster passed it up. Take it on the 7-3. Mara, no contest. Mara with a block. They played for $1 million tonight. The loser gets $500,000. There's a block by Ike. And a primal scream. Now Gonzaga.
Skill, feel, and size. Can you compare a Michigan guy to a Duke guy?
I mean, only Grant Hill can. He knows them all, the whole roster for the last 40 years. Little push shot is good from Braden Huff. Gets back on defense. Miller trying to turn the corner. Finds Huff. He's open. Another little push shot. 7-1 Gonzaga run. They're down 13. Cheddar in the corner. Cash.
Big time shot. Blue collar, hard nose. Great touch on the perimeter.
Grant Foster lost the handle, gave it up. And now Huff, same spot, same result. I got to give credit to Jalen Rose, though. As Johnson misses. Jalen Rose said earlier, Lindemore, an offensive rebound and a putback. Jalen Rose was on record early. Michigan's largest lead was 19. McKinney, he's got some stuff. McKinney, you can see his growth. He's starting to feel it with every game right now.
Well, what's interesting, we talk about the bigs of Michigan, and rightfully so. We get into the tournament, you try to win a championship. Great seal in front.
Worley Had the highlight of the night for Gonzaga, and Lindenborg returns a favor.
Some of the residue from last year rubbed off early in the season for Michigan. The first couple games, they committed 15 turnovers in the first 3 games this season, just 11 per game in the last 3. So figuring it out, learning each other, and continuing the domination inside, outside. Tyus Edney right there, but look at out on the break. Lindenborg 6'9". Burnett pretty consistent here in Las Vegas.
And they have the opening possession. Cadeau immediately turns it over. You know, Gonzaga's going to try to come out here with force. They want to show better. And Johnson with a block. Send to shoot. St. Superi looking inside. Huff. Huff's been a weapon, but surrounded by Wolverines.
Certainly, defense has been stellar.
Tyon Grant Foster here in Las Vegas. I mean, they have just been so efficient. St. Superi misses the reverse. Offensive rebound. Off the window goes Grant Foster.
A bit of a struggle for him and his mates here tonight, but a lot of talent.
Johnson drives it, scores with a left hand.
On the road, Michigan at TCU, they got down big in that first half. And sort of had a bunch of turnovers as Super Mario gets involved.
But he's glad he's got a nice team assembled on that side of the fence as well. What a roster that this group has put together on the floor.
Man, just from the start, it's been total domination.
Burnett, little step back 3 is good. Basket was good. And now Mara makes it a 5-point trip down the floor for Michigan.
I mean, who do you focus in on defensively? I mean,
which is exactly the pep talk Bruce Pearl was giving us to pass on to his team. As Johnson, another rim run for the big man, as if they needed it. And they're up 32 with the ball. Johnson puts it in. Got a mismatch. Grant Foster up and over Mara. Nicely done. By the way, Grant, so yes, they're playing for a championship, and that's part of it. There's been a lot of chatter on social media about the point differentials. Burnett hits a 3. And he's got a son on this Michigan team as well. He's a walk-on, Charlie May. Charlie might get some playing time tonight. Turnaround from Braden Huff here in Las Vegas. Nobody saw this coming. Knew they were a good team. They're 7th in the country. This is a different level right now, what they're doing. Fogel just keeping his dribble. Johnson blocked that. It looked like it was on his way down, actually.
They could jump to number 1. Crazy as that is.
Easily. Lindenborg, yikes, and a foul. Yaxel going yak, yak. Gives it up, runs the floor.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Cadeau skips it across. Trey McKinney. Whatever they want, whenever they want.
You know, I'm going to ask Dusty May. I want to come watch them practice. I'm sure they just go after it.
So many weapons. Braden Smith hits for Gonzaga.
Who fit the culture. Dusty May told me earlier the biggest advantage they have this offseason was continuity of some of the guys coming back. And he said one promise to the guys that were returning. He said, we're not bringing in any gunners, no chuckers, only good players.
Fouling out.
Adai Mara, a couple of years at UCLA. And it looks like he has really found a home at Michigan. Turnover, Cadeau on the run out. Lindenborg's running with him. He's running hard. And he wants a highlight. A reverse by Lindenborg.
Wow, that was Fab Five-ish right there. Lindenborg takes off.
Moving on throughout his career, Lindenborg at Arizona Western, then ended up at UAB, but he's held that chip on his shoulder. Sounds unthinkable when you build up for this championship matchup between the Zags and the Wolverines.
I'll tell you what, Mark Few will get a chance to reset, learn, find out where you can improve, and Mark Few will have him right.
Kaysen goes to the basket. We've had some great matchups already throughout the November schedule. The lob Up top for Tyon Grant Foster.
I just love that there's high-quality basketball. Once again,
Rolling over Gonzaga, trying to put 100 on the board once again. And they're 2 points away. McKinney,
much bigger than that.
Miller is fouled and count the basket. Final minute and a half. Got another game coming up to finish the day here. Alabama and Maryland. These are all key games. Obviously, they're not playing for a championship, but a high-level matchup, competition. Obviously, Buzz Williams means a lot to Maryland to take on Alabama down the road. Tiaje can't hit the second. Offensive rebound, though. And Fogel connects. And the Michigan Wolverines, a dominant performance in Las Vegas. They win it by 40. They hand Mark Few his worst loss as the head coach at Gonzaga.